Hello, 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 and welcome to the Conversation with Stevie. This is the place where we uncover the why about what people do. I am Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills, super excited to be here. Yay! So, listen, we are going to have an extraordinary conversation today, and this young lady is no stranger to our show, so it's going to be a great one. And her name is Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. How are you?
Good. How are you, Dr. Stevie?
I'm doing good today. Thank you so much for being here. Please do go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Tiffany Fox, your healing coach. I am the CEO of Tiffany Fox, Inc., which is our coaching and consulting firm. And our focus is to get women healed, get them out of survival mode, teach them how to show up for them, and to start their healing journeys.
Ooh, that's so good. That's so good. One thing that you said rang real clear just now, and it's to get them out of survival mode. What is survival mode?
Oh, wow. Survival mode looks and feels different for everybody, but basically it's in autopilot. We're in autopilot. We're sending our representatives to show up for us. You know, we're not connected in life. We're just getting through the motions of the day. We're not feeling. We're just numb. And so a lot of that has to do with, you know, our past traumas, our childhood issues, heartbreaks, you know, just things in life that has really taken us down. And so all we're doing is just showing up. We're not enjoying life. We're holding roles as moms and, you know, CEOs and department heads. But honestly, you know, we're just going through the motions. We're not living or thriving in life at all.
Awesome. And so let's talk about it. Has there ever been a time in your own life that you've had to really escape from this place you're speaking of?
Absolutely. This actually helped me birth this project, this business, because of me coming out of my survival mode, all of the tools and the things and the resources and just the mindset change that I had to deal with. I decided to help other women. But absolutely, I was in a long-term relationship, about 16 years, and, you know, that heartbreak was something different. And so what happened was I went into complete survival mode. It was me against the world. It was, you know, I have a daughter, and it was all about her, and it was, you know, just making it through the day, right? Really not enjoying anything, but just doing the things I had to do to get through today. I vowed to never love again. I vowed to never open my heart. I vowed to never trust. And it's not just from this relationship, but just previous, you know, childhood traumas. But I realized I was a people pleaser, and I showed up to please people, to be the best, you know, director, to be the best, you know, ministry lead, to be the best sister, the best daughter, but I didn't know who I was. And so I allowed other people to define me in these roles. And so when it hit the fan, it was like, who am I? You know, what am I doing? I don't even like this space I'm in. I don't even like what I'm doing. I don't even like, you know, who I was at that point. And so I had to take many, many years and really invest and commit to healing and discovering Tiffany. And so that's why I birthed TFI, so that I can help people, women, discover themselves, rediscover themselves, and connect back to life. And if I'm honest, you know, I wish I would have had a coach. I wish I would have had some resources. I wish I would have had something along the way, because it probably would have sped up my journey. I'm grateful for the journey, but I know if someone has someone holding them accountable and helping them change the mindset, it would make that healing a little faster.
Thank you for sharing that. That is so key. Yeah. A few things you said. The first thing that I want to really talk about is this thing called breakup. It can be really hard, specifically with those many years invested in someone, and then you said people pleasing, which I think a vast majority of women that I know, including myself, are very much with that. So we understand and resonate with that. So, yes. And then the final thing you said just now was about having a coach and having the coach to help you circumvent the process that you have to be processing. So I love all that. So what would you say in this year that we're currently in? We are currently at this time of this in 2023. We're currently in the month of August, so that means we are wrapping up 2023 rapidly. What do you think is the one thing that women need to carry with them throughout the rest of 2023 so that they can up-level their lives, their businesses, their bank accounts, whatever they need to do? What is that one thing that will help them to really catapult their success?
Wow, that's a great question. I would say short answer, self-care. Long answer, prioritize yourself and make sure you are on your to-do list daily. We think self-care is selfish. We think we have to compromise. It's us or the kids. It's us or our parents. It's us or our spouses, us or our partners. It's not an either or. It's an and. And so if the same way you prioritize and do those to-do lists and those business plans and those, monthly goals and all of that, put yourself on your to-do list. And I'm not just talking about going to the gym 3 times a week. While that is helpful, definitely healthy, physical health and mental health are just the same, equally as important. I'm talking about spending time with you. I'm talking about journaling. I'm talking about really getting to know you, doing things that you like to do, things that brings you joy, things that make you smile, things that, you often put to the side because everything else is important. So I would definitely say self-care and practically putting yourself on your to-do list daily.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. So we are really, really deep in this conversation. We are almost out of time, so I want to ask you a couple of questions. The first one being, Dr. Stevie, we cannot leave the conversation today without everyone knowing. Please fill in the blank.
Say it one more time, Dr. Stevie. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. We cannot leave the conversation today without everyone knowing. What do you think we should know? That
mental health is just as important as physical health. We neglect our mental health. If our heart hurts, we go to the heart doctor. If, we have a foot pain, we'll go to the foot doctor. If we think our blood pressure is up, we'll go. So I think prioritizing mental health and understanding is just as important as physical health. And the mental health is just your emotions, your thoughts, and your feelings. So those things are just as important as your heart, your liver, your pancreas, all of those things as well.
That's good. And I believe that, because stress, I believe, is a mental health thing that could manifest physically. What do you think about that?
I definitely think stress is a silent killer. We all have stress, but we have to learn how to manage the stress. And so stress is definitely, there's times where we go to the doctor and we know we have this pain, but they can't find anything wrong. Those are sometimes indicators of stress. And you're absolutely right, Dr. Stevie. It starts in your mind and it manifests in your body. And so, again, taking care of your mind and learning how to deal with the stress and learning how to decrease the worry. I didn't say you wasn't going to worry, but learning how to decrease and manage the worry will help us physically, as well. Or sometimes you're just tired and you're emotionally and mentally tired. Stress is draining. So I think we don't talk enough about the side effects of stress. So I totally agree.
Awesome. And so one of the things we know is that you definitely are part of the It Factor affair. And, again, we thank you for your time, your support, your sponsorship, all of that. I'm super excited. This is going to be a monumental event, and I love it that you are here on the local grounds, too. So the women who will be there, you could definitely be a support to them, just as you have for me. And I want to say that definitely has helped me through some of the most tumultuous times of my life with some of the coaching that you've done. I appreciate that so much, and I have been able to bounce back better than I would have without your coaching, your help. So definitely want to say that. And I definitely want to ask you, why did you say yes to becoming part of the It Factor affair?
First of all, Dr. Stevie, it was my pleasure working with you. I'm so super proud of you. And so let me just say that I decided to work with the It Factor affair because it's time. Healing happens in community, and it's time for us to show up in community and really put this message out there. And so if I show up and meet the women halfway, and they show up to the event and they're halfway, like you said, I think some monumental healing can happen. And healing won't happen immediately, right? But the goal is to start you on your healing journey, for you to hear one thing, for you to see one thing, to say, I can take that back and start my healing journey. And so I love the spaces that you create. I love the energy you bring. And so I know the type of woman that will be there, and I would love to be a part, and I wanted to be a part of, just that monumental movement and moment, and insert a little healing and wholeness in that environment.
Thank you so much. And, of course, before we leave, we got to get your contact information. So please go ahead and give it.
Absolutely. My website is www.tiffanyfoxinc.com. My social media handles on Instagram and Facebook is Tiffany Fox Inc., as well as LinkedIn, Tiffany Fox Inc. Follow us. We do Mental Health Mondays. We have some tips. We have some healing notes on our website. Join our newsletter. We have our healing notes newsletter that comes out once a month. I would love to get you in our community and just to help you start your healing journey.
Awesome. So you all have heard from Tiffany. Listen, you do not want to miss the It Factor. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. And I want you to be able to join us on October 1st, 2023 at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is going to be taking place in Greensboro, North Carolina, and it's going to be tremendous. The workshop that Tiffany is going to host there, I know is going to be life-changing. Trust me, I know firsthand it's going to be life-changing. The second thing I want to really talk to you about is where you can go to sign up. And this is what God told me to do. He literally told me to have it where you can pay whatever you can. I know how it is to have money, to not have money, all ups and downs and arounds of money. So we don't want money to be a deterrent for you. All you have to do is to go to itfactoruniversity.com, itfactoruniversity.com, and you can go ahead and sign up. So pay what you can, get in where you can, and let's make it happen. I am Dr. Stevie Mills, and I always want to tell you to make it a great day. Don't have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you, and yes, you too have the power to do so. Bye for now.